Good day everyone, this is Michael from Michael Business Consult. Today's tutorial will be focusing on how to create a Google Map location for a location that is not on Google Map. So for instance, CK's iPhone app is not on Google Map currently. So I'm trying to create a location for it on Google Map so that anyone anywhere can search for CK's iPhone app and get it on Google Map around the world. So I'm just trying to illustrate to us that CK's is not on Google Map as we show on the screen. But when I check for Melcom, you will see that Melcom has shown. So Melcom Sunyani is already on the Google Map. But when I search for CK's, you'll realize that it will write that no place is found. So I can see no results found on Google Map. So there's no place like CK's on Google Map. That was before 14th December 2024. So I did this on 14th December 2024 around the hours of 4:10 p.m. So you can contribute by doing some of these things. That is by giving a review, adding a location and the rest. So this time we are contributing by adding a place to Google Map. With that we improve Google Maps, so they give you some points. So now we can see that we have add photos and videos. Then we can do that to get some points. That is Melcom, the location. So you can review Melcom by giving them 1 to 5 stars, whichever you think is okay for their review, you do it for them. So there was a location that I added and I have 1.8k views, that is 1,800 views for the location that I added to Google Maps. So I want to contribute this time around. So you can look at Koi Filling Station at Sampa. If you want to give them the stars or rate them, you do it accordingly. So now, purpose of you're looking at add a place. So you click on add place. There are two ways to do that. One, either you are at the location, or two, you are not at the location, but the precise one is for you to be at the location. So you add a place, you go to, so add a place name. So the place name is CK's iPhone Home and Repairs. So CK's Apple Home and Repairs. So that is the name. You enter the name of your company or the location that you want to add to the Google Map. Then you select the category. So know where is it a school? It will be an education. If it is your house, residential. But this one is an iPhone shop, so it will be under cell phone. Then we look at cell phone store. Then address. To address is the location. So normally you have to use your phone location so that it will pick the exact point, the GPS where you are getting it from. So that is very important. If you don't stand at the actual place, you might not get the location. You give people a fake or an unreliable location to your place. So now, as you see that was my location. So if you click on it, by default, it's supposed to pick. But sometimes you might get a network issue, as I was having around that time. But there's another way out. You can just type any location nearby, then you pick it, and later you edit it, or you find a way to get it done. So I type here Sunyani MTN office, and MTN office is already there, so that would have been picked. So we should make sure that you use the location symbol to pick the location that you want. So once it's through, then the contact hours, the office hours, you make sure you edit it to suit it. Initially always close, so you change it to maybe Sunday will be the off day, but from Monday to Saturday they run 24 hours. Then you can make that edit. So you do it one after the other, so you finish all the aspects on the screen. So you move to Thursday, open 24 hours, then you save. So you do it one after the other till all is saved. So now we are on Tuesday, trying to edit Tuesday. Then on Monday, we also edit on Monday. And then the last one is Sunday. They will not be at work. So Sunday, we should be closed. We shouldn't give them office or shopping hour. Then we go to add photo. There are two ways of adding photo. Either you go by your camera That is, you don't have it on your phone already, or you choose from your gallery. So if you don't have it on your phone already, you can just snap pictures. You can just snap pictures. So I use the other option by snapping pictures from the shop to get a location. Okay, I was taking pictures of CKs so that people who just walk past will know that okay, there is a place. It's directly opposite the MTN office. So these are some of the phone in stock at the moment, the iPhones. We go to the accessory sections. So that is a brand logo CKs, the home of quality iPhones and authentic accessories repairs, located in Sunyani, directly opposite the MTN office. So I was just taking this picture so that I'll add it to the gallery. So you have to add pictures. You have the option not to add pictures, but it's better to add pictures so that people will know the area we are talking about. So once they add it, then okay, this is a place. I'm not at the wrong place. So you can choose not to add pictures if you don't have it at the moment. Then later you edit. But with every edit or review that you do, it takes 24 hours before it's being approved. They'll review it before they approve that. So make sure you don't make mistakes. You don't have to wait for 24 hours. Sometimes you do it, it cannot even change. They will not accept the review. So now I have my pictures. I add it. So once you snap from the Google app, it will be saved automatically on your device. So if by chance you need it again, it will still be on your phone. So that's the photos that I've added. You can save. Now you add a contact number. It gives you option to add only one number. So even if you add two or three contacts, you will not be able to send. You should use only one number for the time being. So you type the phone number, the primary phone number for the location. So 0547082618. Then add website. If only they have a website, you add a website to it. Now the address didn't pick as I talked to you about earlier. So you make sure you use the Google location map. Once everything is set, you click on submit. It won't give a red highlight button. It will rather be sent. So the address couldn't pick. And with that address, you can't say because the address what we are looking for, that's the location. So without the location, you can't proceed. So if you still have that problem, you can choose any location on the map, a very one close by. Like as I know that it's very directly opposite the MTN office, so I can choose MTN office or Melcom. Melcom is closer, but MTN is directly opposite. So you can pick a location on the map. So the actual location was 8MJJ plus Q2P, but even if I type it, it wasn't picking that then. So I find a way of going out it. So I picked the MTN office and that's selected. And later I made an edit. So that is another way of doing that. But once it's picked for you, you are through. There's no need. Most of them I did it and it picked. But this one I was in a hurry to catch a bus back to my hometown. So I needed to finish this thing before I leave. And it was giving me a lot of troubles over there. So once I pick MTN office, I can make the edit later to directly position it to where the case is, that's directly opposite the MTN office. So if everything is okay, so I'm not type Melcom. So Sunyani MTN office, that is the best because that is the directly opposite. So I pick Sunyani Ghana, and if I click on submit, it will be submitted. So later I can choose a direct location in Sunyani where the CK's Apple home is located. So now you see the contact. I initially added three to see. You see that you can only add one. So enter a correct and complete phone number with area code. So it picks only one contact. You have to take note of that. Once there's a mistake, you will sign it will never go. So now it has been added. So you said that you've earned 15 points for helping others. So later I'll get an update. So 24 hours it will be loaded. So even if I type CKs right now, I will not have it on Google Map because the 24-hour waiting period for review hasn't elapsed. So as you can see, data beacon it will search and no place will show as a case. So you see no place found on Google Maps. So even if I type the MTN or Melcom, you will see that now you see that it's uploading over there. 3 of 13, 4 of 13 photos uploading. After that, you receive a mail that they've received your contribution or place, but they will be reviewing it in the next 24 hours. They will contact you with the update. So you see under review, that's a Gmail email over there. So you wait for the 24-hour period, then you go and search and see whether everything has been true. So that is one way of creating or adding a location to Google Map. By being at the location on spot, you pick your location history, then you fill the details given. So let's check the mail. So now it was pending, but let me check because it was 24 hours now and I should get it on Google Map. So I'll go to pending and see view edit. So it won't be pending more than 24 hours. Yes. So after 24 hours, it's still pending. Go and search. Maybe there was a problem somewhere. So I want to view the actual comment that they have for this review. And you will see that CK is not accepted. Place creation. Waterloo organizer in Zampa was accepted. So CK wasn't accepted. So I have to do it again. And I can edit it right over there. So add place name, then you go to the same place. So this time around I did it not in Sunyani. I was in Sampa in my house doing this thing over here. So CK's iPhone home. Then once you write the time, I'll add the address. I will show you where. Because I know where it is directly, I can just zoom in and select the place. But if you don't know the place and the person cannot give you the actual location, that maybe it's opposite this place on Google Map, you might end up giving it a wrong location, which might affect people direction to the shop or that location. So shopping is as usual the fun and self service. So you add the address, everything moves on. Then you pick the location. Because I know the location is in Sunyani, there is the MTN office. Now I'm now moving from Sampa as you saw it on my Google map. I'm now on my way to Sunyani. Once I reach Sunyani, I know where to locate it. So it's in Sunyani. Now I'm around the Melcom. I've seen Melcom. So I have to look for MTN office. So that's the MTN office. And it's directly opposite the MTN office. So I know where exactly to place CK's iPhone shop. So it's just the road that separate the MTN office, the Melcom and CK's. So I can just choose that location over there and here it picks. You see the same code in the previous video 8MJJ plus Q2P. But that day when I was typing it, it wasn't picking. So once I have the same location, I can just click on it and it will pick it as the location for CK's iPhone shop. So if you're okay with the orientation and position of your location, you can select OK, click on OK, and everything will be done. So now I fill my location within, I would say directly opposite the MTN office. So directly opposite MTN office. There's a location and the easiest way of getting to know where CK is located. So the address is required. It wasn't picked, so you have to go through the process. That is one tedious aspect of this. But if your network is good and you can pick the location very well, you won't have any trouble doing this on your own. So you have to make sure the address is selected because that's the most important thing is the address and name of the place that we need. Pictures you can do without, but the address and name you can't do without it. So I was trying to type it in to see if only it will work at this time. So I've typed the address to see. Sometimes it works, but if it doesn't work, you try other alternatives. Then you click on submit and see whether it will go through. Submit button and see if everything will move through. So we have started the Sunyani Wenchi office. Just click on submit if everything is okay. So we just look through to confirm if all details are submitted well. Yeah, now we submit and we have 15 points for helping others. That is by adding a location on Google Map. So if you want to add other areas, you can contribute more either by adding a place or the other icons are seen over there. So now let's try and see if CKs will be on Google Map as it stands now. So we can use MTN because that is our landmark MTN office. So that is Unyani MTN office. And this one is the one on Wenchi, but that is not where the CK is located. That is the old office for MTN. They were first at the municipal police station where we have Vodafone now, but that is not where MTN has moved some years ago. So if by mistake you misplace or you select a wrong location, there's a way of editing it. So you can go to edit a place or add a place. So here we are trying to add another place. So let's check Mecom because the MTN office we are looking for is the one adjacent to Mecom in Sunyani. So we can select Mecom Sunyani. And that is a location for Mecom Sunyani. So when we zoom in, we will see the MTN office. You see that C case is not there as it stands now. But after this video, very shortly, we will realize the case will just appear on the Google map and it will be located directly up to the MTN office and adjacent the Melcom. So very soon you'll see it around this area. But for now, our edit has not been added. So we are trying to add a place. You can add as many as possible, but don't do several input for the same location, or else some of them will be approved, maybe 2 or 3, and it will be a conflicting location. So you have to find another time to delete the rest. And sometimes deleting also takes some time because they might not know whether it's a mistake or someone trying to delete another person's location. But if it's from your own account, that'll be way easier, but they have to confirm first. So we go to the templates again, we edit. And once we edit the work hours, you click on OK. Then we back and select the images. So the images that we used or we snapped for CKs, we select all the images and upload. Once you are done, you click on the save, it will be uploaded. Then we look at the direction, the address. So the address, we can use Melcom or MTN office Sunyani. That is the best because that is the one directly opposite C keys. So if there is no website, you leave it blank. The most important place are the website and the name of the location. So once you select the one that the map or the app will pop up. So now we have the MTN office. We can zoom in as well and pick the actual place because it's not in the MTN office, rather direct opposite it. So once you select the MTN office, you can zoom into the map and click on OK. And if everything being equal, everything being in place, it will pick that location for you. So I'm navigating for the MTN office. And if I want to zoom in, I'll find it. So that is a selected address for CKs. If everything is okay, you just click on the submit. But if not, you make sure you check all your edits before you click or hit the submit button. So let's put the Sunyani MTN office as our location. So you go back to confirm the address is very, very important. Make sure the address is selected. So once you see this red highlight over there, it means there's an issue with the address, and we have to go back the process and do it again. Else you can submit it. So you pick a location, or you use your Google Find location, and it will search for your location and it will pick it. That is the best way. So now, yeah, that is where CKs will be located because it's directly also the MTN office. So I've selected that area on the Google map. If everything is okay and you click on the submit button, it has to submit. But if it comes back to the red button, it means there is an issue which you have to rectify. So I have to type the Sunyani MTN office, then you select the pop-up address. Now that is the location of CKs and the landmark MTN office. So you submit, now you see place may already exist because it says CKs, but that one was on the Sunyani Wenchi Road where Vodafone office is previously MTN office location, but that is not where. But now you see it has been added 2 hours 35 minutes, and that is the hour journey from Sampa to Sunyani. So we can suggest an edit. Now let's look at the location. The location is now at Melcom. So now everything has been done. So MTN office Sunyani Wenchi Road. Now Sunyani, this is where we want it to be. So we are editing it from the Wenchi Road to directly up to the MTN office near Melcom. So we submit it, and we now they'll ask you the location. Why are you making that edit? So you can say it's a mistake, and then you edit it. Now we see that the case will move to directly MTN office, as we can see on the Google map right now. So now CK is at where it's supposed to be. So that is how we add location to Google map. It's very easy way of doing it. You follow the steps over there. If you have any question, you can put in the comment section. There's the Michael from the Michael Business Consult teaching you animation and digital technology and skills. It's very important. You can do it on your own. Adding your location on Google Map will boost your visibility. It also increase your credibility and also the prestige of the company or the shop. Because nowadays people just search on Google Map to this location. If they don't see it on Google Map, it's a low mark for your company or shop. But when they see it, they can just walk through in and out and to access your facilities. So do this for your company and it will build and boost your visibility and also your prestige as a company and brand. Don't let anyone charge you huge amount of money for this. Do it on your own. If there's any question, put in the comment section and I'll be right there to assist you. This has been Sir Michael Business Consult, trying to grow businesses through digital technology and solutions. Thank you very much. Kindly subscribe if you find value in this video. Share to your friends and colleagues so that they can also have their location on Google Map. When we have all location on Google Map, we can easily navigate areas on our location to find them on Google Map so that we can easily get direction to places that we don't know. Thank you very much. This is Mike giving the consult. Subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. Bye bye.